Alright, we all have to admit that the Bumblebee movie's character designs are full of very weird ideas. Ratchet transforms into a Cybertronian ambulance, Bumblebee transforms into a futuristic car, and Soundwave transforms into whatever that thing is. But right now, this Brawn's turn to get into the spotlight, and let me tell you, despite having some cute issues being loose on his arm, doesn't remove the fact that this is a very good figure. Welcome again to my channel, my name is Review, and I'll explain you why I think Brawn is a good figure. This version of Brawn only appeared for 8 seconds in the movie, in which he is gunned down by a pair of Seekers, but in this time he survives the attack, unlike his G1 counterpart. The design choice of Brawn for the Bumblebee movie is really interesting. Like I said on the Ratchet review, this is a very alien representation of the character, accompanied with a very strange alt mode that the person with the most highest IQ on this planet couldn't even tell what on earth this thing transforms into. But even with how strange the alt mode is, I still think he looks good. There are some pros and cons on my copy and the figure in general. The pros are that he has no visible back cable and he has some weapon storage for his gun. The cons are basically that his upper limbs are pretty loose and sometimes he doesn't hold on well with the weight of the gun, and it also doesn't want to pose well. Oh, and the fact that he can't get to hold his gun properly. The sculpting on Brawn is pretty good, the face is very well done, the head as well, and most of his body is pretty accurate to what we saw in the movie and in the CGI model on his box. For the pose ability, he lacks some features. His head is on a mushroom peg and can only look to the side because of the helmet. He doesn't have a decent bicep swivel, but his shoulder has little range of mobility that can let us move it back and forward. He has 2 hinge joints and a wrist rotation. A waist swivel, almost full possibility on his legs, I say almost because he has lacks of a decent knee bend because of transformation, and he has his ankle pivot. For his accessory, he has his gun and what appears to be a knife of some sorts. It has a lot of uses. It can either be used as a crosshair, an extension for the gun, or just to be a knife. In terms of size, Brawn is one of the smallest one of the Bumblebee movie. Now for the quick size comparison, alongside Brawn I have B127, Ratchet, Dropkick, Soundwave, Starscream, and Ravage.
His transformation is pretty simple. To transform it, we first need to open his back, right here, move this down, hide his head a little bit down, I think it is, no, this is done later. Moving the arms like this, use the hinge joints like this. There it is, a little tab right here inside of clear plastic, I don't know if you can see it, and there it is, a little hole. It's going to go right in there. Rinse and repeat at the other side. It must make a click. Sometimes it won't, but it's okay. Moving the head, and after doing this, you want to rotate his waist like this, and now use the hinge joint that is in his knee, pull it out, rotate it all the way so that it looks like this, and bend his feet down like this. Rinse and repeat on the other side. And now for the finishing touches, we move it up, rotate. There it is, a tiny tab right here. Sometimes many people can miss this. There is a little hole right here, and also another tab that is going to go into the tires, just like this. Sometimes it is a struggle to get them in, but in time it should peg in there. It should stay in there. Move this a little, rotate, move up, tap in there, another tap, and for the last part, use the knife, put it right here, the gun up here, and there we have it. Brawn.
I have to admit that this is a very peculiar alt mode. It looks very weird at first, but I'll try to think out of the box and tell you what I think this thing is. So first of all, the gun on top and the drill on the front leads me to the conclusion that Brawn is some type of combat car with a drill. For me, the car mode looks pretty dope. I really like the alien aesthetics of the BB movie designs, but the main problem with the alt mode is this huge gap over here, which doesn't bother me at all, but for some people in the world is the main reason to not buy this figure. Now in terms of size, the car mode is a little bit small. To demonstrate this, here I have the size comparison with the other Bumblebee movie alt modes. We have Ratchet, Bumblebee, Dropkick, Soundwave, and Ravage. The main reason why I bought Brawn is because of two factors: the figure's rarity and how I really like how it looks. So yeah, this has been my review on Brawn. Remember to subscribe and leave a comment down below. And what do you think about this figure? Follow me on my social media. This is Bot Review and we'll see you again soon.